Richard, you've been an advocate for SAP Business One as long as I've known you. That's really how the
Hmm.
two of us got to know each other because we were both sort of doing that and
Yep,
still are.
absolutely.
You recently
Yes.
started a website for SAP Business One customers.
One of the things that we found was that, the great thing about social media is that it's accessible. And there are so many different social media sites out there. There's LinkedIn, there's Facebook, there's YouTube, and there are Business One related groups and sites on all of those social media platforms.
Yep.
Facebook, there's a big one. I used to actually be the moderator of a group on Facebook, not to enrage anybody, but I made a personal decision to move away from Facebook for political reasons. So I got away from that Facebook groups, but also I'm active on LinkedIn, of course. But what was happening was you would find, as well as being people who were contributing some good content, there was a lot of chaff. They talk about separating the wheat from the chaff. There was a lot of garbage, quite frankly. People would find that, oh, here's a group that's got 10,000 members. What a great opportunity for me to come and start trying to talk to them about something absolutely unrelated and irrelevant, and or just try and shove sales messages down their throats. And I don't know about you, Carl, or you as a customer, if you're watching this, I hate that. I don't mind being sold to, but on my terms, when I choose to be, when it's appropriate for me. I don't want my feeds filled up with all that garbage. So you've probably figured out by my ability to talk underwater that I'm never short of something to say. And I've got a fairly broad knowledge base. So a lot of things to talk about with SAP Business One. So I started this site, the SAP Business One Community, www.sapbusinessonecommunity.com. I fund it. I've got some of my team who are working on curating and managing it. We build content every week. There are no sales messages. There is nobody on there trying to sell you something. There is nobody on there trying to convince you that they're the world's greatest consultant and that you should use them for consulting services. It's just basically a whole bunch of what I hope and what people tell me is useful information for customers and partners of SAP Business One. Right now, it's the world according to Richard Duffy because, again, I want to make sure that there's always regular content. But we just recently put out a call. Anybody who has got something of value to say to the Business One community that's not a sales message, that talks about how to make better use of their SAP Business One deployment, either through standard functionality or through maybe a complementary solution that they've discovered, more than welcome to contribute. And if you're not the world's greatest writer, don't worry. You can send us an outline of what you want to say, and we'll actually have our team write it up into a blog, and you then approve it, and then it gets published under your byline. So, great content comes from everywhere. So we're keen to have people contribute. And one other thing, I only speak English. And some people would say because I'm Australian, I don't even speak English. But that's a whole other story. But thanks to the marvels of Google Translate, we have been able to take that site and it's multilingual. So if, unlike me, you do habla español, it's available in Spanish, German, Italian, French, English, of course. And as we get more requests for different languages, we switch those on. There's a great thing in our platform that allows us, it basically takes everything that we write and it runs it through Google Translate and brings it up online. Sometimes it's not grammatically perfect, and I was talking to an Italian partner and they had a little bit of a laugh about some of the stuff, some of the translations, but it doesn't detract from the core message. Some languages just do not go through Google Translate at all. We tried, for example, doing Arabic because there's a lot of customers in the United Arab Emirates and in the Middle East who utilize SAP Business One. Just didn't work. So some we can't handle, but others, no issues at all. So take a look at it. And if you as a customer have got an interesting story or as a partner, maybe you're watching this, or, you know, the offer is there for you guys at Vision 33. You know, if you've got some content you'd like to contribute, just let us know. You send it to me, send it to Taylor Pretty, who is the site curator. She manages it. Little inside hit story. She's actually my daughter. We're a family business. Everybody that works in my business is a family member. So as the business grows, I'm now stuck because I run out of family and I'm 58, so I'm not breeding anymore. But yeah, you know, just send us, get in contact, and we'd love to have you as a contributor to that.